Hey, what's going on, everyone? My name is Jesse, and this is the Auditorium. I react to video game music for the first time, and today is the kind of return of Warhammer. It's been a long time, but I think this is a debut for Warhammer Darktide. I didn't even know there was different Warhammers. Warhammer 40. I don't know, how do people say it? Does it say 40k, 40,000? But now it makes sense because I've seen like Mechanus, and I guess there's just different. So let me know how the different titles work. Is there just a different game entirely, or is it like a DLC? We're going to be hearing two songs. Disposal Unit, it's a cool name. Parentheses, Imperium Mix from the channel Seismic. Ooh, 3 million views. And after that we have Warp Traveler. Both of these composed by Jesper. Is it Kid or Kide? And this is from the channel Fat Shark. By the way, Jesper Kid, isn't that the Assassin's Creed composer? Because I did one Assassin's Creed. I guess I can look that up. I remember doing one Assassin's Creed song, the only song I've done here, I think. And I remember seeing that name, Jesper. It's like a name that kind of sticks with you. This is requested by Thick Buddha, Grislow, and Goose Leg Roast. And yeah, I'm gonna look up what Warhammer is because I really have no idea. But this is Warhammer 40,000 Darktide Disposal Unit. I really like a good title, and that's a really good title. Disposal Unit. Boss, maybe? Let's go. I kind of forgot what the music sounds like, too. I remember a big pipe organ in New Sphere. Let's look up what Warhammer is. I'm paying attention, don't worry. Sounds really, sounds really okay. Not really like getting anything as far as like where this is taking me. It's just chaotic, at least a little dark, kind of mechanical sounding. Oh, Fat Shark is the publisher. What is going on in this song? So it seems like Warhammer's music is kind of all over the place. It's kind of a recent game, 2002. Disposal Unit, Imperium Mix. Yikes. Warhammer 40,000 Darktide is a first-person action video game. I noticed it didn't say first-person shooter. A first-person action video game? That's kind of something you don't hear every day. Does that mean like just not focused on shooting? So like just your hands, kind of like Mirror's Edge, or I don't know what else is first. I'm trying to think of what else is first person that doesn't focus on guns. Okay. Developed and published by Fast Shark. Oh, okay. It is a spiritual successor to the Warhammer Vermintide series, released November 2022, and then Xbox Series X a year later, October 2023. Why a year later? It came out on Windows 2022. It's not on the PlayStation. Or, I'm not sure about Warhammer in general, but this game, Darktide, is not on the PlayStation. It's definitely on Steam. Well, I'm just like looking up pictures. I'm trying to get a visualization here of what just occurred in my ears. Dude. Sound-wise, though, like... this sounded like a club in my ears. I'm not seeing any like gameplay pictures. I see like a lot of promotional images. Looks kind of like post-apocalyptic or something. Either way, this song was very interesting to me because my very little experience with Warhammer. This has to be like maybe the fourth song I've heard in the whole series, maybe something like that, like very, very little. And the one that comes to mind first is... oh wait, no, it wasn't Newsphere. What is the one I'm thinking? Man, looking up a lot of stuff in this video. Hold on, it's important. I need to figure this out. Warhammer. I just remember very vividly because it was like a live performance. Oh, there it is. Children... that's me. Children of the Omnissiah. 2 years ago. Ooh. So that was Warhammer 40,000 Mechanicus. Yeah. So that I remember vividly because it was a huge pipe organ the size of a building and someone was just playing on it. So I'm guessing, and they had like a music video to it too. Like that was like a live performance or something. Or it was like a music video performance. And I think that might have been my first experience with Warhammer. I don't recall. Either way, that is my first impression of Warhammer, right? It's changed since then, you know, because then I heard Newsphere, and that was a big request. And that song was totally different from that. And now this sounds totally different from all those. So maybe this is just a series where the time period, the setting, etc. keeps changing, and so the music changes along with it. That's my guess. And I don't know how many there are, but apparently there's at least 3 different Warhammer 40Ks. Is it always called Warhammer 40K, or is it Warhammer and then it developed? Like, I don't know anything about Warhammer, so let me know like where it came from, you know, how long it's been around, etc. But this one, it was weird because like half of my brain was just really just in the zone hearing it and just hearing the pulsating bass and all that, but then the other part was just so confused as to what would happen here. I guess, I mean, I don't say boss. It feels like it's too easy to say boss, but kind of some sort of conflict. But to me, it was more of a kind of factory-like sound, or like a dark dungeon, something. I don't know. I'm being very vague here, but that's how it made me feel though. Like it just, nothing was really like set in stone. It just made me feel very, I don't know. I don't know what this made me feel. Besides, like, musical prowess aside, it sounded fantastic. Yeah, I couldn't really like place myself anywhere. You know, I guess sort of the reason I'm thinking all that is because there was what was it? Lobotomy Corporation had a similar sound, and I guess that's where my brain's kind of going to every time I hear this sort of like pulsating stuff. I think of like facilities, underground, like bunkers, and something like that. I don't know. Disposal unit. Let me know. But that was fantastic. I just don't have anything in my head. It was totally blank. And let me know if there's other versions of it, because it says Imperium Mix, because that was cool. This one, oh, and that's the other thing I was going to look up, is who did the Assassin's Creed soundtrack. I looked that up now. Man, I am looking up a lot of stuff. But that's cool. It's fine. Oh, he's Danish. Yes, he did do Assassin's Creed. Okay. I thought so. Man. Okay. You know what I just noticed? I wonder if Jesper is a little more associated with Xbox stuff. Because I know Assassin's Creed was primarily, I could be wrong about this, but wasn't it primarily like an Xbox kind of game? And then it expanded? So maybe he's more of like an in-house type of thing. Let me know. Let me know. I don't know anything about Xbox. I barely know anything. The only thing I know about Xbox is like Halo. Yeah, I know. It's just as bad as me and Nintendo. Alright, this is from the official Fat Shark channel. This is Warp Traveler. Let's see if it confuses me like the other one. Let's go. It's definitely an electronic presence here. So maybe more futuristic. Okay, yeah, now I'm getting a little more. I guess futuristic is. It sounds really good though, like. Got a melody in here. What's that one mech game? It's from Namco. Armored Core. I don't know why, but it reminded me of Armored Core. Not the music per se, kinda. But like the whole mechanical future type, like post-apocalyptic world is where I'm getting at now. This one's a lot more exuberant. It sounds like if Doom went a little more dancey. Yeah, like that sounds like a spaceship to me, like revving up. Is that it? Oh, dude. Both of these songs kind of like, they felt like they kind of came out of nowhere. Did their thing and left. I just noticed the background is moving. I wasn't really looking, but the background was like it was very slightly moving, like the thing hanging from the ceiling. Yeah, yeah. Like, see, right? Like this. This feels a little bit. I wasn't even paying attention to that, to be honest. I still had this image in my head, just this text. Maybe that's what was like seeping into my subconscious, and I wasn't paying attention. But yeah, something kind of like this. I mean, it's a little vague, but yeah, the only thing I can think of is like just a lot of machinery, desolate kind of just, stuff going on, like Terminator. Which, by the way, kind of scary, but we're approaching the year in which Terminator 2 shows. But Warp Traveler. That was, man, Warhammer music is really diverse, because that was pretty different from the first one. Although similar, it was still pretty different. This one had more of a melody focus, very kind of just like a memorable little chord progression that kind of loops around. Excuse me if I don't have much to say. It's just, sometimes it just happens where I just find myself enjoying a song, and then kind of just getting into my own head, like, you should probably have something to say by the end of this video, because these people have been waiting a while for you to check out their song. But also at the same time, like, I want to be completely natural with it. And, I see it as sort of a good thing for me to be speechless as opposed to just... But, I mean, really, like, those were really good songs. I kept thinking of... Think of it this way. If me not thinking of something, it's because I'm like, there's too many things in my brain. Like, it's going here, it's going there, it's going over there. Like, I kept thinking of, like Doom. For some reason, I kept thinking of, like, Armored Core. I was thinking of Lobotomy Corporation. All these songs that I discovered here, all these games I discovered here. And I'm trying to, like... And there's another one, too, I can't think of right now, because it sounded like Doom as well. All I remember is the song is called The Looking Glass. Viscera Fest. All that kind of stuff, right? It's just all sort of like this thing. And then I'm trying to also think another song I heard, or another game I heard on this channel is Assassin's Creed. I'm thinking of all these things. So I'm like, my brain has like too much activity. And that's what I mean. Like, I can't just pinpoint it to something. It sounds really, really good. And I'm really impressed by this composer. But I'm so curious about so many things, like the Xbox thing. What is Warhammer? What is Darktide? How many games are there? Why does every song sound different? Why is it not on PlayStation? Just all these things, I think all those questions brings a conclusion of me just being Warp Traveler. Maybe some okay, yeah, so I think at the end of the day, my shot in the dark is just, and not that I'm obligated either to take a guess, but it helps, or it's fun, I should say. I would say that this is because I didn't see it in the Wikipedia. I just said it was a first-person action game. Is all I saw. I'm guessing it's just like a future-based, post-apocalyptic. Actually, that's as far as my brain goes. Oh, maybe it's like that one Fallout. Isn't Fallout like yeah, it's not a shooter, but it's like you just run. I don't know. Actually, I don't even know what you do in Fallout. I just know you walk around and collect stuff. Is it like that? Is that what a first-person action game is? I don't know. When I think of first-person action, I think of Mirror's Edge, but that's parkour. I missed that game. I don't know. I'm just very confused. So please fill me in. But the music was fantastic, and I can't wait to hear more Warhammer and more Jesper. I want to see just how far they can, because what I heard from Assassin's Creed was totally different from this. But I only heard one song. I need to hear more Assassin's Creed too. I need to do a lot of things. There's a lot of songs I have to check out. These two songs really messed with my brain. And let me know what disposal unit is. Is that a boss? And the vocals, I forgot to mention that. The vocals of the first song were amazing. Very confusing mysterious game to me, but I like that. Yeah, and people definitely know what's up. These have millions of views. Okay, so yeah, I'm totally feel like a noob here. So fill me in. Thank you to Thick Buddha, Grizzlo, and Goose Leg Roast for that. Thank you to all my patrons that you see here. I couldn't be here without them. Thanks to you for watching. My name is Jesse in the auditorium. Take it easy.